You have heard it many times, testosterone is on the decline. Young men today have significantly lower male hormones than young men in the 1960s or 70s. In the meantime, we get TRT, peptides, boosters, and so on shoved in our faces by all kinds of people, as if the plummeting testosterone is caused by a lack of supplements. The sales of all kinds of supplements and medications has become a very lucrative business. But I have to ask, is all of that really necessary? How come men only 60 or 70 years ago looked like this and had excellent hormonal health without ever hearing about TRT or boosters? Well, maybe we did something wrong in the past few decades. Maybe we were misled. So, here are the real reasons why testosterone is so low in 2026. The first thing that changed was our diet. Testosterone is a steroid hormone, meaning that it is made up of lipids. The precursor to testosterone is cholesterol. Ever since the end of the 20th century, cholesterol and dietary fats have been portrayed as all bad and all negative. We've been taught to avoid them like the plague. But as we can see from basic biology, cholesterol is required as a building blocks for many of our hormones, such as estrogen, progesterone, cortisol, and especially testosterone. Of course, moderation is key, and anything in excess can be harmful, but our bodies need cholesterol and dietary fats to function properly. Moderate saturated fat consumption from meat, cheese, and milk is absolutely vital for the production of our hormones, alongside monounsaturated fats like olive oil and omega-3 fatty acids. Combine those with zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D, and you have all the ingredients necessary for testosterone synthesis. Our ancestors ate a lot more saturated fats than us. Even the French fries in McDonald's were once cooked in lard, but then everything switched up. The new dietary recommendations canceled dietary fats and gave us the new age, low fat, high carb, ultra processed blueprint for our diet. Then, seed oils, trans fats, and processed sugars inhibited what was left of our testosterone. The second thing that shifted were our brains. We live in a world full of high stimulation and instant gratification. Unlimited access to social media, adult content, and gambling may sound convenient, but it all comes at a certain cost. This kind of stimulation has emerged in the last 5 to 10 years. You see, our brains haven't really evolved for such high highs and low lows. There is a fine balance between our neurotransmitters that is important not only for our mood and mental health, but also for our hormones and energy levels. When we get used to a constant high stimulation for an extended period of time, our receptors get desensitized. When our dopamine receptors get desensitized, our baseline dopamine levels get lower, which leads to a decrease of testosterone production through a series of processes. Our neurotransmitters are responsible for a lot of things, and we have to take care of our brains. Again, pushing it to extremes, binge watching and getting addicted has a toll on our testosterone. The third reason is our lifestyle. A lot has gone wrong with our lifestyle in the recent decades. Cheaper materials, unknown ingredients, and environmental pollution have all had an impact on our hormones. Let's do a simple test. How many of your clothes are made up of polyester? How often do you use plastic water bottles? Do you use low quality skin products? These things add up slowly over time until they have a measurable effect on your testosterone. Microplastics, PFA, phthalates are all known phytoestrogens, and as we know, more estrogen leads to less testosterone. The cure to lifestyle inhibitors: use natural and high quality materials. Buy cotton, wool, or linen clothes. Use glass water bottles. Get a water filter for your house. Use natural skincare products. Avoid plastic boxes, bottles, and utensils. All of these seemingly simple things lead to a better hormonal health. In a world full of novelty and convenience, it feels counterintuitive to remove anything that is useful to us. But we have to remember that we have evolved to live in a natural environment, taking organic nutrition and living a simple lifestyle. Therefore, everything outside that scope of our natural habitat will harm us sooner or later. Taking care of your hormones is something that will transform your life greatly. Feel free to agree or disagree with me in the comments. And see you next time.